Hello everyone, how have you all been doing? I have been racking my brains over what type of content to make which will be more engaging. If you have any suggestions, please feel free to drop a comment. In this video, I will list the best law and office-based Korean dramas released till date. I am sure everybody has their own top picks, and if I miss any from your list, let me know that too by leaving the drama name in the comments below. Let's get started, starting with Extraordinary Attorney Woo. This heartwarming series follows Woo Young-woo, aka Park Yeon-bin, a brilliant attorney with autism spectrum disorder, starting her career at a prestigious law firm, Hanbada. Young-woo faces unique challenges due to her condition, especially in social interactions and communication. However, her exceptional memory and keen analytical skills make her an invaluable asset. Throughout the series, Young-woo tackles various legal cases from assault to complex corporate disputes, often approaching them from unconventional angles. The drama delves into themes of acceptance, bias, and the journey of self-discovery, highlighting the importance of understanding and embracing neurodiversity. What caught my attention is the portrayal of autism spectrum disorder itself. Apparently, Park Yeon-bin initially hesitated to take on the role because she wanted to portray autism respectfully. She ultimately accepted, and from a viewer's perspective, I think she pulled it off pretty well. Being neurodivergent myself, this drama was a special one, touching my heart chords. Also, the big whale, which served as a symbolic representation of the advanced imagination and different perspectives on life, added to the creative angle. The supporting actors also did a pretty good job of showing that although the world is not built for differently abled people, still, if people remain kind in their hearts, all humans, irrespective of diversity, can openly accept each other's uniqueness without trying to suppress and step on people on the spectrum. Yes, it is a bit idealistic in a real world approach, but indeed, the world should be as it is portrayed. It's one of my favorite Korean dramas, topping in the 10 in all genres combined. Second up is What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. This romantic comedy revolves around the narcissistic vice president of a major corporation, Lee Young-jun, aka Park Seun-jun, and his highly capable secretary, Kim Mi-soo, aka Park Min-young. After 9 years of dedicated service, Mi-soo decides to resign to focus on her personal life and find her happiness. Shocked and unable to comprehend life without her, Young-jun embarks on a mission to retain her, leading to humorous situations and misunderstandings. As they navigate their evolving relationship, buried past traumas and childhood connections come to light, adding depth to their romantic journey. This drama was fun. Park Min-young is known as the queen of rom-coms, and it's certainly for a reason. But everything was perfect about What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, and I enjoyed every moment of it. Third up is Divorce Attorney Shin, which is adapted from the webtoon Sacred Divorce. The drama tells the story of Shin Sung-ha, aka Cho Seung-woo, a former pianist turned divorce attorney. After a personal tragedy, Sun-han switches careers to help others navigate the painful process of divorce. With a deep understanding of human emotions and relationships, he handles various cases, each presenting unique challenges and moral dilemmas. The series offers a blend of courtroom drama and personal stories, shedding light on the complexities of marriage, family, and the pursuit of happiness. An interesting point here is the cases presented, which are inspired by real life stories, from custody battles to infidelity, highlighting societal challenges which currently South Korea faces. The best part about this drama was Cho Seun-woo's acting. I know he is a veteran actor for a reason, and I loved his character so much. Have you watched Divorce Attorney Shin? Next up is Judge vs. Judge, also known as Nothing to Lose. This legal drama centers on Judge Lee Jung-jo, portrayed by Park Yeon-bin, who is known for her fiery temperament in the courtroom. She often clashes with those in power, especially when she believes justice is being compromised. Her life takes a tumultuous turn when her older brother is wrongfully accused of a crime and dies under mysterious circumstances. Determined to uncover the truth and clear her brother's name, Jung-jo embarks on a quest for justice. Alongside her is Judge Seo Yoo-hoon, played by Yeon Woo-jin, a cool-headed and principled judge who welcomes her as an ally. Together, they navigate the intricacies of legal systems, facing formidable adversaries and uncovering deep-seated corruption. I like Judge vs. Judge as it felt so real, with the sole focus on law and order. Storyline was compelling, actors did a great job. Overall, it was a nice watch. Moving on to The Witch's Court, also known as Witch at Court. This drama features Ma Yi Dyum aka Jung Ryo Won, a tough and unscrupulous prosecutor who isn't above using unhanded tactics to win any case. After being transferred to a special division dealing with sex crimes, she partners with rookie prosecutor Yoo Jin Wook aka Yoon Hyun Min. Together, they tackle challenging cases involving sexual assault and abuse, facing societal prejudices and institutional obstacles. Throughout their journey, Yi Dyum confronts her own traumatic past, leading to personal growth and a re-evaluation of her methods and beliefs. The show was praised for the fact that it highlighted the challenges faced by victims of sexual crimes and societal biases that often hinder justice. Why I liked Witch's Court was because of the strength of Ryo Won's character and the sensitivity surrounding the topic, which was brought in focus through this drama. It was an insightful watch and I thoroughly enjoyed watching it. Last in my list is The Midnight Romance in Hangwon, set in the competitive world of private education in the Daechi neighborhood of Gangnam. This drama follows Seo Hae-jin aka Jung Ryo Won, a veteran Korean language teacher with 14 years of experience, facing a mid-career crisis and contemplating her future. Hae-jin's life takes an unexpected turn when her former student Lee Jun-ho aka Wee Ha-jun re-enters her life almost after a decade. One such star pupil who secured admission to a prestigious university, Jun-ho has now become a rookie instructor at the same academy. Their reunion sparks a journey of self-discovery, professional challenges, and a budding romance, all set against the backdrop of Korea's intense educational environment. It was a fresh take as the topic of South Korea's challenging education system known as the Hangwon culture is rarely explored in depth in K-dramas. So, Midnight Romance in Hangwon not only had a romantic angle, but it also had a realistic view of Korea's high pressure and almost suffocating education system, which highlights societal problems existing in the land of dramas. I know this list had dramas which overlaid with the romantic genre as well, but since they were inadvertently related to an office or a law-based setting, I categorized them into this list. Have any of your picks been mentioned out of all the dramas which I talked about just now? Now, I am wondering, what dramas or genres you want me to talk about in my next video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and until next time, please do like, share, subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with the latest drama news. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.